Oportunitățile pentru investitorii străini în economia românească și cum pot ajunge exportatorii români pe piața americană au fost temele abordate la prima întâlnire a anului organizată de Camera de Comerţ Româno-Americană. Vorbitorii au evidențiat faptul că industria financiară românească este doar la începuturi, comparativ cu țările dezvoltate, și există încă modalități de diversificare a instrumentelor financiare.
So there are sort of two points that I would like to make in here. One of them is I'm going to tell you a story about how financial systems develop in countries, okay, and then place Romania in that evolution. And Romania is, in a sense, it's very exciting for somebody in the financial industry because Romania is at the very beginning of the road to capital markets, whatever that means, and I'll get into that in a second. So Romania is really catching up with all of the disaster that came after the communist period and the fact that the country was very poor, had no savings, had no investment or anything. And I think it's just beginning to come out from under, in a sense, in a financial sense. So that's why it's very exciting because Romania will take advantage of many of the innovations in finance that have been made everywhere else. Hopefully it will avoid the mistakes in finance that have been made everywhere else. And then the other thing, the second point I'd like to make is that if you look at the Romanian investments today, stocks in Romania primarily and so on, Romania is excellent value. It's very cheap for what it is. That in a sense, we have to say, what will be Romania in 10 years or in 15 years? Well, it's going to be probably another European country, okay? Whereas today we're coming out from all that terrible history that we had before, and at some point Romania will be a normal European country, okay? So it'll be like, it's likely to evolve like, let's say, the countries that were sort of on the edge of the European Union, probably somebody like Portugal, okay? So Portugal was a very poor country, then it went through all sorts of things, but Portugal today is much better off, okay? So I think that Romania is likely to evolve in that kind of direction, and it's a great time to invest in Romania for Americans and Europeans.
So what I found interesting, the way the Romanian brokerage houses are charging you for the trades. It's unlike, so for example here you open an account with T-Trade, it's like $10 a trade. You buy $10 million, it's $10. You sell for, start for $15, it's $10. Over there they charge
De asemenea, au fost expuse căi pe care producătorii români ar trebui să le urmeze pentru a-și direcționa exporturile către piața americană, profitând de puterea de cumpărare ridicată a dolarului la ora actuală.
If you're a foreign brand that want to open to have a sales agent in United States, before you've done anything, you have spent $50,000 a year without any results between the showroom, the agent, the shows, and so on and so on. So what we try to do, for our clients, we try first to research the market to see if the time is right for them to enter. And if we decide that, then we find them a strategic partner that has all these competencies in the United States. So they know the marketing, they have the salespeople, and they have the capital. And because it's Romanian-American Chamber of Commerce, we have to think how these can help Romanian companies. And I just put a very small statistics that I think is quite correct, which in 2009, Romanian imports to the United States, or Romanian exports to the United States were 736 million. In apparel and footwear, in all the categories, it was, as you can see, a very small amount. I'm not sure what it was before, but I remember for sure in the 90s when I did business in Romania and manufacturing in Romania, must have been much more even in today's dollars than it is today. So today, for 2015, I kind of extrapolated to make it 12 months because it was not quite available. As you can see, in fashion, apparel, footwear, $254 million is nothing. There is a big opportunity again, I think, for Romania because the competency is there, the knowledge is there. Also, Romanian factories for sure can offer smaller minimums. Yes, you have to pay a little more, but if any of you has gone to Macy's yet today to see all the brands are on sale. So every brand, especially the smaller brands, they rather pay now a little bit more money to buy what they think they can really sell, rather than go to China where the minimums are at least 1,200 pieces, and go to another country where they can make 300 to 500 pieces, which I think there is still in Romania possible to do. One great barrier is that a lot of them still work on the loan system, which means that the brand, the buyer, has to send them all the components and they just do the labor. And that is very difficult to get out of the United States. Very few people will do that. There are many American companies who would love to do a strategic partnership with a Romanian producer so that they can do maybe the design here and have everything else done in Romania, but not as a pure buying experience. As a strategic partnership where the Romanians can bring all the other knowledge and market it in the US.
Reprezentanții Camerei au subliniat și nevoia unor mecanisme concrete de conectare a mediilor de afaceri român și american și de creșterea interesului pentru România pe piața americană, cu sprijinul instituțiilor guvernului român.
And I know it's a money problem, but maybe you could start giving some thought to how, partially as volunteers, so we can help these companies that are really interested, and it will also create the networking opportunities.
Sometimes they have the funded reasons, but many times they lack the understanding of the US market.
Exactly.
They come here, they see the difference, they see that they are not prepared because their mentality is like in Europe, like the Consul General mentioned. I load a truck in 3 days, it's a customer in London or in Scotland, and I got the money. I load a container and it's in 3 months. The money, I get it the earliest in 120 days. This is a financing cost that is not usually with the European company. Company that's already involved in a long-lasting relationship on market like US, they already have profit. They already have a long-lasting relationship. They know how to access EU funds, the Romanian funds, and they don't have any problem. But the money, the funding is not for those companies. The money, the funding is actually focused on startups or companies that don't have this kind of relationship, that are small companies, SMEs, that don't have expertise, that don't have personnel, and in some way the government and the European Union feels like they have to be supported at the beginning.
You have more stuff. I looked in there, there's more things.
Întâlnirea a fost găzduită de Gloria Starkins, redactor șef al revistei Society and Diplomatic Review.
We appreciate it, and I must tell you, we love this place.
Well, I hope you'll come again.
Yes, as long as
We win, don't say it.